If I don't get some food in me, I might keel over.
The champ is here!
Good evening and welcome to the NFL Draft. Come on, Philly, come on. There you go.
Jeez, my feet are killing me. How big is this place?
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Weapon X. I'm back. I'm gonna do this little bit of mock draft 2.0 right after training camp has started this past weekend. We're also gonna fade some players I'm avoiding since training camp. Players also got injured on the injury list. We've had injury histories, and also players that now their situation has settled. I've upgraded them, or I'm reaching for them in drafts. Okay, so hope y'all having a great Sunday. Okay, you got a mock draft right now, especially this is the season, the last couple of weeks before the season starts. You got to get in that rhythm of mock drafting, kind of knowing where you are, depending on what position you're going to be drafting. Especially if you're in money leagues, they're so competitive, and people are so much invested into this game that it really becomes a business. So I hope this helps some of you guys, especially the newer people that are getting into drafting. Okay, we're just gonna share the space here a little bit. So actually, I'm trying to share the space, yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna share from my phone actually. Let's go here. In the meantime, let's just pick a mock draft, 12-team mock draft. We're gonna get in the room. Well, I'm drafting from the 5th place because I got into this here. I'm drafting from the 5th place. Okay, so the mic works, everything works. So we're gonna go here, add, share screen. Yes, no.
Smell that?
There you go. So this is what I'm showing right now. I'll go here. So in 5th place, this page is gonna transfer into the other page. All right, let's share on Twitter so we get the boys in.
So that smell was crazy, Joe.
She just said his name.
Hey, you all right? Hello?
Let's get the sports things going on. Football. All right, I'm gonna share this. Football. All right, I'm good. Okay, so it's gonna start in a couple of minutes, right? So obviously we're gonna put our little guys that we like early. Gonna create a little bit of a
Get out of here. You're in danger.
Wild, man. Do you know who they
Alright.
are?
You're an independent squad that serves the pure kingdom from the shadows. Ruthless, bloodthirsty executioners. Hungry wolf. Immense population of 15.
They're executioners?
They don't exactly look the part. Trust me, they're very good at jobs. If the rumors are true, they're facing some nice hunters. A group of royal execution machines at a hungry wolf next.
They're the reason it's impossible to leave this cursed place. Anyway, by the authority granted to us by the kingdom of Fiore, we, the hungry wolf knights, will now carry out your sentence.
Twitter.
Nothing. This really is a good time to
I'm sorry, my bad. But can you blame me? I can just look at you.
Alright, so it's about to start, guys.
look at your outfits Wednesday night.
Especially
Mhm.
now. Shit.
You'd expect Uncle Knights to dress in clean uniforms.
Okay,
What
there we
about
go.
outfits and suits of armor? Oh,
So,
no, there ain't our style.
copy link.
We're a secret squad, so we gotta stay undercover. If we touch it up in order, we wouldn't be secret no more.
Copying
Not
the
that your
boots.
fashion lessons aren't interesting, but I've got a real aching to punch your teeth in.
What the hell?
If you're fishing for trouble, you hurt yourself a lot.
Okay.
Don't let their appearances fool you.
Alright, so it has started.
Make one wrong
Right.
move, you know it's good.
First pick.
That's just the kind of challenge I look for.
So guys, again, guys we know are out now. Akers is out for the season with the torn ACL. Okay. Okay, it's already my turn. So what do we still have here? We have Kamara. We also got Nick Chubb. See, I'm fading already. Saquon. He's on the PUP.
It's been a while.
I gotta go with Kamara here at 7. Taylor already got picked. I don't like what I'm hearing out of the Dallas Cowboys camp. I'm an Eagles fan anyways. I'm not high on those players, but I'm definitely fading Dak Prescott now. That's not one of the QBs I'll be reaching for at all. Minor shoulder surgery, shoulder injury, but history of injury. It's the Dallas Cowboys. It's training camp. McCarthy's there. He always finds a way to ruin this team. So I'm just not going to touch Dak Prescott. Okay, guys? Saquon, the same thing. Injured ACL last year. He's slowly rehabbing. Doesn't look like he's going to be ready for week 1, though. So I'm not – it's too high for me to go first round risk, especially in the money league right now, where there's other guys with more upside that he can still reach for. Okay? So here, let's see if we have anything. That's the shit. Well, there we go. Travis Kelce got picked. No surprise there.
Don't forget about us.
So, it's still a Najee here. Devontae. Tony Gibson.
Ready for this one, Dave?
What are we gonna do here? Okay. See, I really don't mind not taking White out right here. Okay. Especially in the middle of the pack, like I've said before, guys, in drafts, you want to be reaching for players that you know you're going to sell it. And right now, our running back, yes, I have Kamara, but I want to secure my running back spot. So I'm probably going to reach for someone here. Well, it's not going to be Eckler. So This is
so much trouble. Paper and glass should be easy pickings for wind and fire users. Think so, pretty kitty? You can put your theory to the test if you like. What do you say, love? Of course, I still have plenty of colors to show that.
Hey guys, so we're mocking from the 5th spot. On the turn in the second, this is the 7th spot, I believe so, right? Yep. So, or 6th spot. 6th spot, right? Yeah, 6th spot, sorry, 5th and 6th. 5, 6, right? So yeah, on the flop, we're drafting out of the 6. Guys, that's one of the hardest spots to draft from. So again, be with me here, okay? So I got Justin Jefferson, I got Najee Harris. See, the running backs are going out like crazy right now. And it's not getting any better. So I'm gonna go with Najee Harris. Okay, I really like Najee. I think he's gonna be the most carries. Like I've said before, they're gonna drive him to the ground like they do with all the Steelers running backs. All the Steelers running backs have led the league in rushing at some point. They've delivered in fantasy, right? Roethlisberger ain't getting any younger, right? So that right there is an indication he's going to get the bulk of the carries. He's going to get most of the opportunities. That's a pretty solid risk to take on the running back in the second round. Okay. So now I'm set on running back. The wide receiver is going to start going. Waller, Wentz. We got all the tight ends going right now. So here, okay, this is a standard league on Yahoo. It's 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 wide receiver, running back, tight end, flex. Okay. So what do we got here? Okay. I could go with Kittle, but I won't go with Kittle in this case because Waller already got picked. I like Waller better. I'm going to go with my boy Terry McLaurin. Okay, so I like him to be my solid number 1. No biggie on that one. Okay, I don't have any people here on YouTube, but let's see. Let's see my check. You can hear me well. You can still hear the animal sound. Can you lower the volume? That's for real. All right. Well, anyways, guys, we're at round 4, so there's a couple of guys right there that have. One guy that's obviously going to go up in ADP is Aaron Rodgers. He will play this year. Devontae Adams, ADP already gone up. People now know that he has a quarterback. They're going to be a top 1 wide receiver duo right there. Might lead the league in catches and overall receiving in PPR this season. It's Aaron Rodgers. I expect him to just have just as good of a season as he had last year, or even better. They have a better running game now. They brought back Jones. They got the sophomore Rising with Dylan. They have a 2-headed back. They got better at wide receiver, tight end wise. second year, I believe second or third year for tight end there in Green Bay. So that's an easy one. All right, so now we're back on the quest here. Okay, where are we going? We're gonna go tight end. Not yet. We're gonna go wide receiver. No, man, that thing is glitching right now, guys. I want Josh Allen. This is terrible. It's a shitty ass McGrath. All right, well, we're gonna restart this mock draft. We're gonna get another mock draft here because I'm starting 6-5. So I got rid of the other one. I fucked up. I mean, my screen fucked up. My internet's slow right now for some reason, so everything's lagging. But okay, guys that I'm fading here. Okay. Carson Wentz, as much as I hate to say it, because I'm still a big fan of Carson Wentz. With that foot injury, he's gonna miss some times. Probably might miss week 1. We're not sure. He's been made of glass the last couple of years. Dak Prescott not touching him. Herbert's look amazing in camp. He's a guy I'm probably going to reach for at quarterback, so that's why I'm not going Mahomes early in the rounds, unless he falls to like somehow the 3rd round. Then I'd be okay taking Mahomes there. The first 2 rounds, I'm not going quarterback. I don't care who you tell me. He's going to blow the league by storage. I'm not doing that. The running back is the one position that you need that is crucial. You need 2 solid running backs. It's the most scary position in fantasy football. Guys, again, if you're going no running backs strategy, you better stack wide receivers, tight ends. You better pray you have Mahomes at quarterback somehow while you could stack in wide receivers. Because if you don't have running backs, at least one top 5 running back or one top 10 running back, you're not going to need it. Okay. All right, we're going to be in this room shortly. Boom. This one. Guys, I'm not big on the game. So yes, Ayuk has already been high on the ADP. We know that. One guy I've taken pretty low on the ADP since starting mock drafting early on in June and July was Deebo Samuel. Now he's climbing up the charts because if you watch film from 49ers training camp, Deebo is healthy. Deebo Ayuk duo is gonna be insane. Okay. Let's see if I can share this actually here. Please share guys with your guys. All right, I'm picking from there again. So we're going here. The 6-5. Okay. 6-5. So 6 and 7. Right? Anyways, I'm picking from the dead middle. Okay, guys. See, again, Not a healthy Dak. I'm not touching Zeke. I'm not touching Saquon. I'm not even looking right now. I'm stacking Travis Kelce and Antonio Brown to my queue, to my pre-rankings. Calvin Ridley. I'm not reaching for Calvin. I know he's going to have a great season,
That's a nice.
but he's not a guy I'm really high on. Devontae's still really low. So maybe Devontae, if somebody falls in the second round to me at the seventh spot. So So, like I've been saying, okay. Let's see. So again, still fading Patriot players. I'm sorry to some of my fellow compatriots that are still Patriot fans. But come on, in fantasy, there's not much that you can go for right now. Okay. 2K, okay, skip the game list. Yes, Waller. CDS climbed a lot. He's definitely down picking. I feel a little better about Miles Sanders. Yes. So Mahomes still there. Okay. Let's see. So what do we have here? We have all pick. No, we gotta go to running back here. Or actually, I kind of loving Travis Kelce here. So yes, this happens rarely, but I do reach if it's the best player of his position by tiers. It is Travis Kelce right now. Okay, it still is. He's got Patrick Mahomes. That offense should be even better than was last year somehow. Tyreek Hill's still there. He's healthy. Clyde is in his second year. He's going to be 100% healthy. Okay? So, now, yes, you're probably going to have a running back having the next 2 rounds because it's still the most crucial position. So, you want to get there.
So creepy.
Get there. Next. So yeah, unfortunately, I thought this headset was going to let me not echo everything that's in the house right now. So yeah, unfortunately, I thought this headset so you guys have been hearing the weirdest conversations. This headset's not helping. So I'm probably going to remove it and we're going to go with the regular. All right, let's check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, so it is what it is. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Man. Running backs are flying off the board like white on rice. So I have David Montgomery here. I have Sanders. Only on Najee Harris. My God. So this is the
There is 80 windows in
all right. So
And I
we're gonna go with Montgomery right now. It's not working. So I still do everything. It takes the sound even better from everywhere else. So that doesn't work, guys. Apologies on that. Now, guys, I'm high on also coming in is going to be Elijah Moore. Zach Wilson have looked pretty good in training camp the first couple of days. So I'm raising their pre-rankings right now. Okay. For those who've missed it, I've said it before. Dak, I'm fading Zeke right now. If news changes from the Dallas Cowboys training camp, maybe I'll reconsider. But so wow. Round 3 is getting tight already for people. So since at running back, we're gonna have some surprises at running back, right?
swear
DK's gone. Keenan Allen. It's okay. I still got some of my guys there. Well, still have a lot of my guys. So I'm not sure. Okay. Scary Terry just went. All right. I'm gonna go with Keenan Allen. If McLaurin's not there, Keenan Allen's the other guy that is probably the most underrated wide receiver right now. And I can't believe he's still going this slow. I mean, hey, it's no secret I like the Herbert Allen stack right now this coming year. So don't get it twisted. Okay, I got Allen right here. We're gonna check running backs. Probably Sanders is gonna end up getting picked at some point. If he falls that low, actually Miles Sanders has been having a good start at training camp, and based on what I hear out of Philly camp, he's still the number one clear-cut running back, at least for the first 2 downs. Third down, it's going to be a battle between Boston Scott and Gainwell probably. Carry on hasn't looked particularly that impressive, so I'm not even sure he's going to make the final 53-man roster. So let's just put it at that. Other guys I don't like. I've said Saquon before, guys. I'm not pitching Saquon first round as whatsoever. As of what I've seen out of training camp from the Giants, they're not planning to activate him off PUP anytime soon because, again, franchise player, he's basically the motor driving that offense. They want him healthy for week 1, which I'm not sure how he's going to come week 1. And at that ADP, for me, it's a little too high in the first 4 running backs. I can't reach for Saquon at that risk right Fading Carson Wentz again. Marquise Brown is going lower on my list right now with everything I'm hearing out of Baltimore camp. Sammy Watkins looks like the best wide receiver there right now, and Bateman is going to be solid throughout the year, right? Another guy that I've had in my rostering, right, for a while. Let's see, we're at the third cusp here. I'm gonna go with that. Yes. I like Kareem Hunt. I really don't mind having Kareem Hunt at my running back too, guys. Yes, Nick Chubb just signed a big contract. Everybody knows he's gonna be the workhorse when it comes to goal line, but Kareem Hunt is a number one running back, just stuck on the team that has another one running back. And if their defense is not as dominant as it was last year when it comes to beginning of games, they fall behind. Guess we're going to get the bulk of the play in the third and fourth quarter. It's going to be Kareem Hunt. So he's still going to get his opportunities. He's always done well with his opportunities, especially catching the ball out of the backfield. He's a dual threat back. Nick Chubb is the guy that you send out of home runs in between the tackles. He's just a beast like that, right? So they have probably the two best running back tandems. So don't be afraid if you're confident in players that you know you've scouted for many months, for many years. It's okay to reach for them, especially if you're stuck in the middle of the draft. Because again, if you don't have running backs, you're not winning leagues. Okay. Most of the time, you're not winning leagues. It's just the way it is. So I mean, I like Mike Davis, but I'm not hearing anything super awesome out of camp from him. So again, I started fading him. Lamar is still there. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say Lamar's still there. I might reach for Lamar. Cooper Kupp got picked. We know how this is going. Ayuk's even higher now. Now here might be a twist because I'm very high on this pick. I've seen enough film. I'm convinced. I said Devontae Smith was going to be Rookie of the Year. I'm not so sure about it anymore because this guy's probably going to get a lot of looks in that Atlanta offense. You guys know who I'm talking about. And if I stack two starting tight ends right now, I really, really don't mind because the wide receivers are so deep this year, guys. So deep. See, I'm not big on DJ Moore. Call me crazy, but this is where I'm going, baby. This is why in the middle of the right, fuck drafts like this, okay? When you're in the middle of the draft like that, yes, I have a two tight end stack. I'm crazy like that. I love my tight ends. I had a league called the Age of Tight Ends because again, it's an ever evolving position, especially in fantasy football. More and more teams use athletic tight ends because it is a problem. Who are you gonna put? You're gonna put him in the slot. What, you think the corner is gonna be able to cover him? No. Even the linebackers too slow to cover him, right? Because they're big and they're physical. They're like a bigger physical wide receiver who most of these guys like Pitts are mad athletic. Okay. So Kyle Pitts is on probably my rookie of the year. Bearing any injury, rookie of the year. I know I said Devontae Smith before. I still like my boy Devontae. He's still gonna get a lot of the wide receiver stuff, but when the tight end's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, he's gonna break Mike Ditka's rookie records. You gotta capitalize on that. You gotta put that on your pre-ranking. You always gotta have a. And by me taking 2 number 1 tight ends, what does it do to this draft? Now people are gonna start reaching tight ends. Okay, why? Because you need at least one good starting tight end, and the tier is falling pretty abruptly probably after around the round of Noah Fant, Mike Gesicki, and what's his name, and Tyler Higbee. After that, it's going pretty low. Still don't know how much. If Zach Ertz will get traded before the season starts. If Zach Ertz still there, then Dallas Goedert doesn't have the same upside as he did in the beginning of before training camp, as the talks were about that Ertz was going to get traded. Okay. Again, Dak Prescott is getting picked. But people are reaching for tight ends. Ayuk's still there. There's so many still wide receivers. I don't see the point of still grabbing. I got my 1 number 1 wide receiver. I'm good. I got 2 starting running backs. And 1 running backs, which I'm comfortable with. David Montgomery. Again, a lot of people are hating on David Montgomery because of his rushing average per attempt. It doesn't matter. He's still going to be the focal point in that offense. And if Justin Fields takes over, guess what? So, here, we're going to reach for Justin Herbert because I love the Herbert Allen stack. Wish I got the Eckler. The Eckler, again, he's on my always watch list. He's going to climb an ADP. People forgot already what he did 2 years ago because he was injured most of the year last year. But he's starting to go at the end of the first round now. So by the time that regular season hits, it's probably going to be end first round or the second. So if you guys are okay with that, you pick him. Okay. So why I drafted from the middle? Because it's always the toughest position to draft from, guys, like I've said before. The strategy's got to be different. If you're a beginner, you have to have a deep pre-ranking because you're going to have to reach for players at some point in that position of draft because you never get quite the best guy in each round, and you never also get the worst guy, right? But you need to get an advantage. You need to grasp an advantage in your draft, and if you start that, okay. So soon I'm gonna upgrade to the StreamYard Premium, which would be a little easier to edit everything and like kind of implement different windows and stuff like that. I have some custom things going. But for everyone listening, I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to see if there's any comments in here. So again, I'm doing this, guys. I know for all you experts out there, you're like, yeah, you've said that before. This is again for people who don't have much experience drafting or just getting into fantasy football. It's just to give people an edge, especially you start playing with money. You need to start playing serious. Okay. There you go. So probably gonna go wide receiver now. A couple couple of guys I like here as my wide receiver too. I really like Chase. I'm not touching no Fuller, guys. It's common sense. One guy out of Denver camp that has gone high again, Hurts and Aaron Rodgers. Those are my other guys that were definitely on my draft pick. If Herbert was already going to get picked, I definitely would have gone with Hurts or Rodgers. That's already a bargain right there. Jerry Jeudy will be the wide receiver 1 in that offense. Who do I like here is who do I want to pick? Really? Jamar Chase. We've seen Joe Burrow and Chase connection. As assuming that line holds up for Bengals, Jamar Chase is going to be another baller. I don't expect the TD production that I expect from Kyle Pitts or Devontae Adams, but I do expect the catches productions, the yard productions, the yards after the catch. It's going to be a monster. And I think he's definitely the wide receiver 1 there, with T. Higgins being just a sophomore in that offense. And again, not exactly being like, other than a deep threat, he's not the best route runner. Okay, he's a big dude, but Chase is just a different type of athlete. We've seen it in college. This is why he went so early in the draft. Now it's going to come back in the next round. So now it's time to stack on guys that you really still like. Okay, so again, Claypool's still there. Oh, there you go. Michael Carter is still there. Michael Carter again. The Jets, guys, are going to surprise on offense. Maybe they're not going to be winning games right away, but they'll definitely give teams. There you go. My boy Devontae Smith got picked. So, and Jerry Jeudy got picked. Right. So this is why you need to have a pre-ranking, because you will have guys that will get picked and you won't get a pick in the round. So you're gonna have to go a little deeper. You're gonna have to reach a little deeper into your list of guys. So I'm not touching Dave Johnson in Houston. We're still not sure if Deshaun Watson is playing. Obviously, if Deshaun Watson case gets dropped, he's an instant top 3 QB. That offense is instantly better with him. Let's see what we got. So I need to assure my running back spot a little bit, right? So I'm definitely going to go running back here. And we're going to go with Michael Carter. Okay. There you go. And the other thing for most of you beginners that you have to look at when you draft, don't draft too many players with the same bye week, especially if you're new at it and if you're going to be struggling throughout the season. You're going to get to the bye week and you're going to wish to pay more attention to your bye week, because you're going to have 2-3 guys out. That's a guaranteed L, most likely that week. And if you need all the wins you can get in the beginning to get into the playoffs, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay. Oh, James Robinson, I didn't see he was here. I could have totally gone with James Robinson. I think James Robinson is being madly disrespected right now too. So I might reach back to him if I still get him. If I saw him there, I probably would have taken him over Michael Carter. The defenses are going already. Washington, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Yes, I know. What about defenses? You're not taking defenses. There's always a new defense every year that comes out of nowhere and does super well. Okay, all you need to watch football, no football, watch training camp, and you're gonna see it. San Fran's defense is coming back strong this year. They just went. Tampa Bay's defense, all the guys are back. They're healthy. I don't like the Saints offense, especially without Michael Thomas. I think they're gonna struggle. So there are a couple of, I like Denver's defense. The Colts defense, we'll see how it holds up. If they don't have Carson Wentz week 1, week 2, they might struggle because without a quarterback, they can't really move that offense, especially in the third, fourth quarter. If you stack the box, you got to stack the box against John Taylor. So I like the Chargers defense. Still like Buffalo's. Wow, they're really not expecting Buffalo with much upside anymore. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's go back to running backs. What do we got here? Oh, there you are. Let's see this first one. Antonio Brown. I have a feeling Antonio Brown is going to get a lot more work than people expect. Yes, they just signed Godwin. Evans is still there. But everybody forgets that Antonio Brown is still the best route runner in football. He's had some off-field issues. Everybody knows that. But if he's on my bench, he's not even starting, I'm pretty happy about that. Now the other guys, pretty sure Debo got picked, right? Debo's been going pretty high. Yeah, Debo got picked. That's okay. I wish I had Debo. I really like Debo, guys, especially in PPR, especially in leagues that promote yards after the catch, that promote big plays. He's going to be their big play guy. He's physical. He's fast. He loves football. I mean, Ayuk too loves football. He's got a great vertical. That whole offense. I just hope they give it to Trey Lance when they're supposed to. Again, Elijah Moore, Rashad Bateman, always on my queue. Not touching Marquise Brown. Sorry, Marquise. Running backs. Let's see what we got. So I'm probably gonna end it soon, guys. Once I have my starting defense and kicker, that's it. I've already told you guys that I'm not touching as of right now. Let's see if there's other guys here maybe that I have on my list that I mean. So I've said Elijah Moore is definitely going up with Zach Wilson. I really like Zach Wilson as my QB2. If I have to plug him in on the bye week, no problem. I'll be really confident, especially later on in the season, as it gets to be that. Can't believe AB has fallen this low. I really think AB might end up being the second dog in that offense for Drake. Okay, let's go with a defense that I still like the defense. It's they have the best front seven in football as of right now. They do. I don't see any indication why they wouldn't be. If they can shore up their corners and their back end, which I believe they can't be as bad as they were last year, giving up big plays. They won the Super Bowl, right? We saw the adjustments that they did in the playoffs. It's going to be harder on offenses with people in the crowd now because the noise, right? Hence why Josh Allen is not a guy I'm drafting. Yes, I know a lot of people. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, stat. I'm not touching it. I want to see how he does in a full stadium with noise, where he's got to adjust quick at the line because he can't hear the plays, or the plays are coming in and he can't. Something goes up. I want to see it. Okay, kickers. Again, guys, kickers, very important when you look at kickers. Look at a kicker that has a decent offense, an offense that can drive up the field. And a kicker, again, that has the kicking ability to kick even 50-yarders, because you will get that 2-point bonus in most leagues. Once it's a 50-yard, I believe it's 5 or 4 points instead of 3 points. Everything under 40 yards is 3 points, right? So obviously Jason Tucker is the GOAT when it comes to kicking. He's the best kicker in the game. He can kick 60 yards in practice like nothing. I think Baltimore's going to be a good offense. So, yes, he goes in early. Again, do we have Elijah Moore here? I like Elijah Moore. Okay. Give me Elijah Moore. Give me... Wow, Singletary has fallen down, and I'm not blaming it because I don't think he starts for the Bills. Let's see, do we have any? Nobody in the chat. That's great. That's great. Well, that's how it is, guys. You gotta put in the work. Eventually, everything else comes back. Marlon Mack. Ryan Hines. I still think Jonathan Taylor is the big man there, so I like Gainwell late. I do. As an insurance, especially if you have Sanders. Sanders goes down, Gainwell becomes an instant first 2-down back. He's really a 3-down back. He's built like a 3-down back. He's been more consistent in college. So we're going to kicker. And that's it, guys. We're going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Not gay. Look, again, I like Sam Matt Stafford. He's another QB that I really like. I still like that offense, guys, even with Akers out. Okay? So if I'm going after a kicker, I still like Matt Gay or Jason Sanders. But I really like Matt Gay. He's healthy. He can kick big field goals. He's in an offense that should be driving the ball down the field at least. Okay? He's in a competitive. Some field goals might get kicked, especially in that division. It's going to be a tight division. So this is why I go, like, defenses, kickers, you can go pretty late. If you know your football, you can go pretty late. If you don't and you want to assure that you have a good starter at every position, okay, I guess you can go a little earlier in the rounds 9 or 8 on your defense. That's okay. I hope this helps some of you draft. We got Trevor Lawrence. So I'm going to have a couple of guys here that I like as my backups. My Bradford's not there. Stafford. Where's Zach Wilson? People are really sleeping on Zach Wilson. That's all right. Don't expect wins out of the Jets right now, but expect production, especially on offense. I think a lot of my Jets fans are going to be super happy my fellow friends. So go with that. I don't have a problem. Actually, I can't take Trevor Lawrence because same by we got Herbert. I'm okay with Zach Wilson. Yeah. Okay. So probably not gonna need that. Not gonna need Buffalo. Let's take one. Okay. Okay, we're gonna end that here. Again, if you look at it, Herbert, Keenan Allen stack. That is my favorite wide receiver QB stack. I think he might be able to lead or be a co-leader in PPR. It wouldn't surprise me, especially because Aaron Rodgers is back, and that's why Devontae Adams is going to be favored again there. Tyreek Hill is also going to be the most explosive wide receiver. You know what that offense with Andy does. Okay, we're not even going to get into that. Then I got Chase as my wide receiver too. Not sweating it. Montgomery, Hunt, I'm comfortable with that. I like my tight end stack. This is my strongest position, and compared to everybody else in the pool. Let's say this was a real league. I like my chances. I have a solid kicker in Gay, and I got a solid defense with Tampa. I got some solid guys on the bench just in case Michael Carter. Again, production out of the Jets offense will happen. Antonio Brown, Elijah Moore, enough said. Guys, thanks for watching, and that's it. Peace out. Go Eagles.